Up ahead. That our jungle?
Indeed it is. Hold on, little Miss Carsick. We're almost there.
Hooray.
Gongaga Region.
Think I'm gonna hurl.
Bit overgrown for the poor old buggy. We'll need to carry on foot. Oh, I meant to say, there's a village up this way. Fancy popping in? The reactor's not going anywhere, and I bet we could all do with a wee cat nap, eh?
Sure, let's. Cloud? You okay?
I feel like I've been here before.
But you haven't. We have another region. How much longer is this game? I mean, I know it's around 15, 16 chapters, but I'm a little bit shocked by how large this game is. I'll happily take that. I'll go with that one. Right, Kate Sith. We haven't unlocked these, really. Wide range lightning attack. Hell, all of these are wide range. I suppose there's anything I can unlock for 5? Probably not. Yes, so Kate Sith has the ability to branch out this far already, but we don't have that much SP for them. Unless we want to deactivate some of the other nodes, which I don't want to do. If you compare that to, say, Cloud, Cloud seems to have so much more progress. Or maybe I'm just getting confused with Red 13 up here. I don't know. This whole system is very confusing. I can call a chocobo here, so I don't need to wrangle this region's chocobo. We are in the jungle now. Oh my god. Holy shit, Square Enix. What did you even do? I remember feeling like this after God of War came out, and to a lesser extent, God of War Ragnarok. This is ridiculous.
Hey, Kate,
What is it?
if you're serious about wanting to be our new best friend, how about giving us some insider info?
Well, if it's dirty laundry you're after,
Yeah,
I have heard whispers about the new president's proclivities. You wouldn't believe how much he spends on those fancy suits.
oh, Why did I even ask?
Fair question, Barris. I don't even know how to reach that tower unless maybe I can go across that bridge there. Am I in any way, shape or form close to the tower? Yeah, I'm getting there. No, it's right here. Again, not going to spend too long here. Amphidex. And bright flowers.
Allow me.
Amphibious creatures living in densely wooded areas. Their main form of self-defense is their ability to transform would-be predators into fellow frogs. Lovely. They then dispatch this threat with furious kicks and punches unique to their species. Botanical fiends that take root in heavily wooded areas, they absorb nutrients from the soil until they bloom, at which point their appetite becomes markedly more bloodthirsty. Ice and fire. The craziest part about this game is this, in my opinion. Until they'd finished with Remake, they were toying with the idea of completing this project, this Remake project, in 2 games. How on earth would you be able to do this in 2 games? I don't think that's even remotely possible. And I'm not even talking to everyone's satisfaction now, I mean just as far as the plot is concerned.
Cloud, there are pockets within the Gongaga region that we still cannot scan, despite being within range of a tower. If anyone is capable of evading detection by Republic tech, it must be...
Shinra.
Yes. Furthermore, as we have yet to detect a proto-relic, I suspect these issues may be related in some manner. I've marked the previously mentioned pockets on your map. And remember, when surveying, safety first.
Training facility. It's all the way down there. So given that I didn't do the proto relics for what region? What region did I just come out of? Fuck. Given that I did not do the proto relic for Corel, I think I'll skip on the rest as well. I would like to do it in order if I can. There's just too much good stuff to skip ahead and ignore, but that's exactly what I'm doing right now because I kind of want to get back on Crit Path. Right, it's time.
Don't overdo it.
Fighting as Kate Sith. Kate Sith fights with the megaphone and his trusty Moogle mouse. Press square to attack, or summon his Moogle with the Let's Ride ability, which will unlock more of Kate Sith's ATB commands. As the Moogle attacks, its triangle meter will steadily fill. Press the button to deplete the meter and activate Moogle abilities like Fight or Defense. While astride the Moogle, hold down square to attack alongside your Fuzzy Fowl, circle to dismount, triangle to remount. The Moogle will withdraw from the fight once its HP reaches 0, but can be summoned again at will.
They're in for it now!
Trying to use Kissy Wallop, and that's not doing terribly much. Oh, if it hits, it's actually quite effective.
That's enough of you!
Right, what do we have? We have Let's Ride, Dodge and Dive. We need the Moogle for that. Evade and attack, then use Moogle's counter. Roll the dice. Fortune selling. 912 damage. Holy crap. That's a crit. He's a range attacker as well.
I'm not just a fortune teller.
Interesting. I'm facing it. I might as well. It's a dead end. This was a summon that you get at the Sleeping Forest.
So, I know you've been ratting on us to Shinra, telling him where we are, you furry fraud.
Guilty.
I knew this cat had two faces.
Ah, come on now. I'm only pulling your leg.
Who are you kidding? You were literally built by the company. Probably stuffed it full of teeny tiny listening devices.
Teeny tiny? The late president believed that bigger was always better. Small went against his philosophy.
Knew him well, huh? Some 9-to-5 nobody you are. Sure your name ain't stamped?
Pretty sure. Aye.
Might wanna check.
We know it's Reeve, and we've seen him talking to the Turks. But does Reeve have other motivations of its own, perhaps? What's involved? Going a little bit early there. Is this a summon that I didn't recognize from the State of Play trailer? The one in between Alexander and Odin. Gotta be honest, I'm pretty sure I've never used that summon ever.
Analysis complete. This should allow me to strengthen your...
We've heard that, I'm ready to move on. Can I fast travel out of there? No.
It's on you.
I forgot to assess that thing. Right. So these are your 4 abilities at the moment. Let's go with the Let's Ride. Call your Moogle over and hop aboard, enabling jump attacks and fully healing your Moogle.
No wonder we won.
So that started with me tapping the button, but I eventually held it down, and I think Kate did that little spin attack.
keep it together.
Oh, let's do it.
Large insects that infest forested regions. At first blush, they appear to be a disturbing amalgamation of other arthropods. To attract prey, they are capable of twisting their forms to resemble that of a flower. Yeah, that does look like a flower now, doesn't it? No, there's still enemies here? Never mind. This is very hard to see. Okay, I've just hopped off. Let me remount. Okay, so rolling gets me off there. And the Moogle does its own thing. I'm not sure what the hell just happened there. This is a very unusual combat system. Okay, let's try it here because it's firing at me. Kate Sith dismounts and then the Moogle charges forward. I guess we're just following the river here. Maybe the first part of this zone isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, I'll follow you because the ball spring is very close to the river. That said, you're not going where I thought you were going. Splendor, that's new. Or relatively new. What's Stamp doing here? Izo's shed. I imagine that's locked. That's going to be a side quest. Okay. It's a fast travel point at least.
Someone lives all the way out here, in this wee hut. Talk about rustic. Then again, a life without Mako. It's not without its charm, is it? In fact, this could be a whole new string to the Shinra Resort's bow, eh? The rural getaway. Cast off modernity and embrace eternity. You'd be surprised how many people would go for it. Could be a nice little earner.
Not making any progress at all.
Two people are speaking. Barrett's jukebox theme.
Surely this is... To hell with it. Back to square one. Huh? Who are you? Whatever, I don't have time to... That arm. That magnificent arm. It is a weapon, but how does it work? A universal adapter, allowing you to switch out weapons at will. But look at all these scratches. Wait, have you been going around punching things with your attachments?
Absolutely.
Occasionally.
Doing so ought to have given you multiple bone fractures. But this unique cylinder provides unparalleled shock absorption, allowing for high-impact performance. Who was the genius that built this?
An old friend, I guess. Don't know where he's at now, though.
Wait right there! Eureka! Sorry, got carried away. My name's Izo. I've been trying to create the ultimate weapon, but my attempts have all failed miserably. But thanks to you, I finally made a breakthrough. I must harness the inspiration while I can. Please, help me build it. Gather the materials I need.
Definitely want to ask this.
I'm originally from Junon, but I could hardly breathe there, so I decided to leave it all behind. I wandered in search of somewhere I could build my weapons in peace, and eventually I wound up here. Not a bad place, huh? Of course, materials can be hard to come by when you live out here in the sticks. Though it seems crude at a glance, look close. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Whoever made it must have been a specialist in a completely different field. No mere weaponsmith would have been half as clever.
I assume this was Doc Sheeran. Yeah, you mentioned an ultimate weapon.
Indeed, I've made it my life's work. Frustrating though it's been. How to conceive a weapon I lack the vocabulary to describe.
Well, if all you need is some material, sure, why not? Just leave it to us.
Wonderful, thank you! I believe I left a map in my storage shed that you can use to find what I need. Grab that before you head out, and you shouldn't have any trouble.
I can't imagine this is the ultimate weapon at this point. There was nothing like this in the original game, purely due to how the original game was structured, but I can't imagine that this is what we think it is. Like the be-all and end-all.
Never seen someone so interested in my arm. Most folks try their best to look the other way.
He's a weird one.
Huh. That's putting it mildly. Made me realize, too, how soft I've gotten. Because in the old days, I would have said no touching and decked his ass.
In the old days?
If it ain't the present, it's the past, son.
Great line. This does seem like a Final Fantasy game that's intent on fighting the previous Final Fantasy games on the old Final Fantasy games' merits, though, so maybe this is actually a side quest of merits where we're going to get an ultimate weapon. Specifically for Barris. Alright, where is it? Draconice. Open the map Izo has provided with the left stick, or left button rather, whatever. Press L1 to take a look. Yeah, we know how to do this.
The map Izo was talking about. Don't know what else it'd be. Well, let's see where it takes us. You ready?
Bloody hell. Okay, we're looking at Stamp. Why is there a Stamp logo here? It didn't say that he was Avalanche. Along the river? Or along this path? How far up? I assume all the way up. Looking for some sort of obelisk. There it is. Going this way. Wait. No, not that. Am I looking at this from the correct angle? I must be. Unless perhaps it's this way. No, I don't see the rock in the background here, so I see this. Yeah, look at the top there. The top matches. That little slice at the top. So we're going this way. Looking for what looks like a massive willow tree. Just like that. And there's something up there.
Is this the place we're looking for?
Break through.
Last chance.
I'm gonna get spun around here and not know where I am. Oh my word. Get up there, Cloud. Right, the hell? Soldier Moogle class. Right, what have we got? Dagger wings. Avian creatures that nest in forested regions. They boast electrified wings, gathering ions from the atmosphere while flying to cool down lightning. Weak to wind. Right, Red, you're in the party for a reason. I don't remember why. Yes, haste. Right, we need to enter vengeance mode. Then hit that.
Don't let up now.
Leave it to me.
Let's do this.
Deal with that.
Go for it.
Okay, that's fairly useless. You can't hit enemies that are flying. Oh, going for the ionic charge. I need to dodge that. Can I hit you now, though? No, I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. This fucking dumb Moogle. Do something useful, please. Just through him.
Come on.
What just happened? Moogle went down. And Casey is in trouble.
It's on you.
This battle is going horribly. Lots of people are getting staggered. Stardust Ray would be very nice right about now, but I don't have the ACB for it. Also, Red has limits. Look at that. Synergy. Let's do it.
Today. I've been pretty rough on you, I know. But you've always come through for me. Thanks, buddy. Don't know where I'd be without you.
It's the most iconic part of his design. That was a mess. Absolute mess, purely due to my pricey composition. I assume this is the ore here.
Still got more to find.
There'll be some up that rope. Is there any on the ground here? Not that I see. So hopefully there's 6 more up there. If not, I got problems.
everything? It is! Let's head back and check in with Iso.
It's a shame we don't have a bench here, dude.
Oh, did you find everything?
What's next?
That map will lead you straight to where you can find my materials. Oh, but do keep an eye out for monsters.
It's interesting. That option there sort of implies that we can do a partial handover, but we don't get the option up on the top right. It's ace or nothing.
Excellent. It's all here. Thanks. If you're not in a rush, wait here while I finish up.
I get that it's your profession, but do you actually enjoy this? Making weapons?
Of course I enjoy it. That's why I chose this job. Besides, it's the wielder who dictates the true value of a tool. Weapons, too. Aye, that's especially true for weapons.
Ooh.
Yes, yes! I've done it! Feast your eyes on my masterpiece! My gift to you, I insist.
I may not be the gentlest owner, you know.
Use her as you like. The wielder dictates the value of the tool, remember? And by association, the value of the maker. Therefore, what good I put out into the world depends on who I entrust with my weapons. That's how I choose to see my part in it all.
Hell of a lot of pressure to put on some guy you just met, don't you think?
The adapter that your friend made. It's a gift in more ways than you know. He was thinking of your future, of what you might do after the dust settles. Today, you may have no choice but to wield a weapon. But tomorrow, years from now, think about it if you haven't. The man who fashioned your adapter is an inspiration in his own right, and that's no lie.
I assume it was Doc Shannon.
Maybe one day you'll ask me to turn your arm into a giant egg beater. I'll make it so you can whip up a cake to serve 100.
Weird time to be joking around, man.
Not joking in the least. That's the price for my masterpiece. You owe me a cake fit for a king. So don't you go dying on me. You hear?
Yeah.
He's so jolly. The Fafnir rifle.
Talk about a weirdo.
Friendly, though.
True. A weirdo with the heart of gold.
That won't deepen our relationship, but we get a level for that. That's a new side quest, and more importantly, we have a new weapon. Another materia slot, but we lose the links. Not that we're using them. Points blank, that's from the EKG cannon. Consume all ATB charges, deliver a close range attack, send enemies flying. I'll give you anything nice here. Let's give you another healing materia. Speaking of, is any of my materia maxed out? Apart from down here, I mean. Kate Sith is carrying a level boost materia. That's gonna go immediate. You can't see my face right now, chat. What do I do with that magnify? It definitely shouldn't be with you, I can tell you that much right now. Increasing luck by 20%. No, thank you. I might as well just give you a healing. What do I do with this magnifier? Let's give it to Cloud and put it on time. Did he? I thought I just de-equipped that. Did I just screw up the arrangement of his? I totally did, didn't I? Jesus Christ. I'm very confused. What can I do with the luck up? I can give you the AP up at least. Tifa allegedly has it equipped for something. ATB stagger, that's fine. Have a poison. I'll sort all this out later, but this means that I can cast haste on our entire party. Similar to how Red 13 can do it for free with 2 ATB charges. Alright, let's move along. I'll follow this path. This game has a lot of technical issues as far as pop-in and textures go, but right now, this looks gorgeous. And yeah, I'll take a look in the menu in just a sec. See if I can craft something. Where am I going? This way, I think? Not directly heading to where I want to go, but I think this is the way to go. Okay, I can craft a Mega Potion. A Mist Mega Potion. Let's knock off those. Commander's Bracer. Spirit-bound armlets. I could only just start crafting high ether at Craftsmanship 12. I can craft one of these, not both. Can't craft both of those. I think I'll go for this one here. I'm already having trouble figuring out my materia setup, so let me just go with this one. It does more defense. I still need to make a bone bracelet. Hell, I still need to get a bone bracelet so I can upgrade it there. That's the only one I'm missing. For now, anyway. Okay, I can't do that one now because I'm out of zinc. Let's craft that. Halfway there. Torgen's Farm. Torgen, whoever you are, I hope you're having a lovely day. I can confirm right now that I do not care. I think I have to go down the other path, don't I? Let's see where I can climb up there. I need to get past these 2 monsters. What I've got? Lyrics.
Together. Ready when you are.
Damn, Red.
All done.
That happened quickly enough that he didn't have the chance to block, so I couldn't use whatever that skill is called that gives me haste to go. That's one. I'm assuming the other one is halfway up and I need to climb over the side. here, perhaps. There we go.
Did you know, Cloud, that forest chocobos use mushrooms as springboards?
L. Each region of the world is home to its own unique breed of chocobo with its own unique ability. I question what Carol's ability is. However, you will need to wrangle the area's bird first before you can go to your ride. To find where the local chocobos rest, locate and follow their tracks. Note that some regions' chocobos may require you to complete certain odd jobs or progress in the story before you can ride them. Cool. Red, do you see any chocobo tracks around here? Fuck, that's like looking for a needle in a haystack. Or it's asking me to activate the towers. That materia, though. That's heartbreaking.
Come along! The village of Gongaga awaits!
It's about time. I'm freaking starving.
Maybe our lucky food will be on the menu.
Notice boards ahead. So Gongaga is about halfway down. Or is it? It's just under halfway down. How large is this game? Oh my word.
Are these? They are! Gongaga mushrooms!
They may be hard to come by in Midgar, but here you can't move for the blasted things.
Wow.
Is that who I think it is? No. I saw the pole and got very excited.
Passing through. You.
I don't remember your name.
Nothing. For a second, I thought you were someone else.
Is that Sassini?
Who are you people?
Aye, you'll do.
More importantly, why are you here? Not to survey the reactor, I presume.
Ah, no, just to study it. We're on a wee field trip, you see? Wee shh.
Well then.
Aww.
Welcome to Gongaga. I'm Cisne, Coalition Captain. And sorry, didn't mean to startle you before. Just doing our jobs. Back to your posts.
Ma'am.
She was in crisis core.
You'll get a clear view of the reactor from that hill. Make sure to pay your respects, though.
Of course.
Come on.
Kate Sith is hiding the fact from the party that she is Shinra. How far are we? Team crosses the shallows, enters Gongaga. I think I've read that. No sooner has the team entered the village than they meet Cisne, the captain of Gongaga's youth coalition. Following a tense first encounter, she welcomes them into town. Follows Cisne up the hill. Do the other people know that she is Shinra? We can't go into town just yet.
Our village is a quiet one, as you can tell. Let's keep it that way. Don't get a lot of visitors, what with the jungle. Can't even remember the last time. But that's part of this place's charm, I suppose.
Picking a flower. Oof.
The hill's this way. You coming?
Ah, the view. That pose.
Thank you. So what is this?
3 years ago, the reactor here suffered a catastrophic failure. It was old and couldn't handle the stress.
It needed maintenance, which Shinra never provided. And then one day...
So, they're cheap as well.
This was the company's way of trying to make amends.
I'm surprised they even made the effort.
Agree.
And thanks to the hard work of our people, Gongaga rose from the ashes, right?
That's nice and all, but one memorial doesn't buy absolution.
You guys must be tired. I know you've got things to do, but if you wanted to rest up...
Wouldn't they say no?
My house is just down there. Got an open door policy, so feel free.
Woohoo! Don't mind if I do!
I'm, gonna take a look around.
Do you have 6 beds?
Seriously. Get some rest, okay?
I should say 7, actually. I wish I could read these textures. I don't think it's a case of it being written in a foreign language. I think it's just too low res. Which way am I facing? Cloud's facing that way, the camera's facing that way. Kate Sith is just chilling here. That's the reactor down there. You're telling me I've got to go down that way. All that way. Fuck.
That Sisney lassie was right, you know. If Shinra had wanted to, they could have done something about the reactor. But instead, they looked the other way. Willful negligence killed those people, and everyone thinks Avalanche are the bad guys. Sad.
What are you up to, Reeve?
Those Gongaga mushrooms you found? They're all yours if you want them. We got more than our fair share.
Telling species apart can be difficult. What looks like a Gongaga mushroom may in fact be poisonous. For me and my nose, the difference is obvious. But for someone like you, well, let's find out. Which of these do you think they are?
I'm looking at those butterflies. They look ugly, but the butterflies nearby, they're not afraid of them.
One's on the left. Anyone with eyes can see that.
So, you've a death wish. I must say that's troubling to learn. A word of advice, Cloud. Do not, under any circumstances, consume wild mushrooms.
Thanks. I'll try not to.
He's not going to give us the correct response, is he? Yeah, I can see they're different colours, but I couldn't see that from the angle. And if I'd been paying more attention, then maybe I would have been able to recognise the colour. But either way, Red liked that response.
The soil here is exceptionally easy on the paws, as if it exudes life itself.
There's no Mako reactor here.
The soil here is exceptionally easy on the paws, as if it exudes life itself.
Today, I'm going to teach you about an important part of our history, about the terrible accident that forever changed Gongaga and her people. I'm sure all of you know about our Mako reactor.
Okay!
That was odd. It's definitely a livelier place than it was in the PS1 version.
When it was being built and afterwards, we kept our distance. It was Shinra's, so we trusted them to take care of it. But one day, 3 years ago, without any warning, the reactor exploded. The air was thick with Mako as metal fell from the sky like rain. Our crops were ruined, our homes destroyed, and our loved ones taken from us. The memory of it still pains me dearly.
If you're going to pause like that, then I'm not going to listen to the rest of the story. Where is everyone else?
Visitor?
Apart from you, Chadley.
Why, hello, Cloud. Did you enjoy your buggy ride? The tires are reinforced to provide traction in even the most slippery of sands, which means you can explore the dunes at your leisure. This also means you can gather more detailed intel about the desert for me. Any questions about what... I look
not that.
forward to seeing what new discoveries you make in your
Choosing the
travels.
wrong options.
Cloud, you may now fight Kujata, the phantasmagorical beast of Gongaga legend, in the simulator. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
Absolutely nice. We have Petrify, Magic Focus, Potency and Duration of Link's Spells. That's in addition to, what is it? To Magic Up. Limit Siphon. Interesting, and... No, that's not what I thought it was. I thought that was sewn on synergy, but no, it's not. Increase synergy by 1 when other party members use a synergy ability during battle. That's not that great, because basically that means I have to use a synergy ability, which is going to cost God knows how much to begin with, and it increases the other character's pip by 1. If, however, it increases the reserves as well, then that's potentially incredible.
Needless to say, many hazards await you on the road, so take care.
This must be one of Gongaga's famous mushrooms. Hey there, good to see you again. Since you're here, mind if I snap a pic of a fun guy with some fungi?
You're photographing the wrong person.
This restaurant hired me to grab a couple of shots for them to use in their menu. I'm supposed to shoot the freshest Gongaga mushrooms I can find. Gonna get pics of the scenery while I'm here. Make the most of the opportunity and all that. Let me know if you find anything picturesque.
It's probably not happening, just so you know. I need to get a move on and get this game done.
Don't forget to try some of our homegrown produce.
Yuffie, what's up?
I am so bored. Bored right out of my brain. If I don't die first, bet y'all go insane. 'Cause I've got nothing else to do. I'm stuck here wasting time. But just wait, oh materia, I'll get back on the road. Make you mine.
Decent cover. There's very few beds in here. We're not all going to be able to sleep in here. A bird of prey. That is either a Yuffie weapon or a Kate Sith weapon. That's my guess, anyway. Doppelganger. Conjure a clone of yourself? Oh god. That temporarily mimics your actions. Is this like a Sonon thing? I don't think so, but I have to equip it. I have to equip it and check it out. Once again, just looking for anything. Oh, that's maxed out. We should de-equip that until we know what we're doing. I'm just looking for anything to level up at the moment. I'll sort out my equipment properly off camera.
I am so bored. Bored right out of my brain.
Nice song. Funny, too. Wrote it yourself?
Finally, someone recognizes my genius. Indeed, the amazing Yuffie is also a top-tier lyricist. Oh, I've got another song. Wanna hear it?
Sure.
Here goes.
She's easy to please.
I'll search high and low till I've gathered 'em all. I'll have orbs piled up about 1 billion feet tall. I'll have so much materia, I won't know what to do. But until I can make you mine, I'll just patiently wait and dream of you.
Very nice. Now let's walk off without another word. We have a notice board. We've done that quest. I did see a piano on the map. I definitely want to get that done. Weapon vendor.
Alright, here we are.
This looks nothing like the Gongaga that I remember though.
Got anything I can fix my hole with? Sorry about that. Was catching up on sleep.
Crocodile bracelets. These two say they're available for purchase, and that makes me think I do have to purchase them to upgrade them later, perhaps. I'm going to purchase one of each. Just burning a casual 9,000 gil.
Must have dreamed that customer up.
That's the potatoes sorted.
Not a chance.
On to the tomatoes.
Heard through the grapevine that Izzo's...
Maybe you know where the weed killer is?
We don't stop at your normal sundries. We sell materia, too.
Any materia that I currently don't have? Yes. Subversion. Breach and Dispel. I'm purchasing 2 of those. Disempowerments. I'll grab one of those as well. And just like that, I'm broke. And that too.
Can I interest you in some fresh...
Even though I don't want to play Queen's Blood until I'm done. Alright, I need to change a few things here. I need that revived materia equipped immediately. Not that. Yeah, let's get rid of that. We need to plug in revive. And I think I'll give it to Aerith as well. Just as my primary healer. She has every spell, HP, MP, prayer. Let's get rid of that. That's maxed out anyway. Plug in the revive. Do I have any other maxed out materials that I can drop? Protect and shell. Let's put that in there. Assess, but that's an anomaly, along with enemy skill, which is getting there. And I see that what I have to do to power that up is play with Chadley's Combat Simulator, but right now I really don't feel like doing that. Where is everyone else? Bookstore is there.
My, what a trek you must have made to get here.
What is my objective at the moment? Explore the town and speak with the party. After learning what transpired at the micro reactor, the team decides to take a breather before heading to the ruins.
Hey there! You treating your chocobos right?
I need to find a chocobo in this region. Don't suppose you can help me? Not that. Yeah, so these all have stats, but we can't see them here. Math not work good. I need 27 golden plumes. I have 17.
Take good care of your choco buddies.
And there's more equipment coming. Green chocobos. They can use mushrooms, presumably. Not getting out here.
If you want to visit the reactor, you'll have to get Cisne's permission first.
Time to get these birds looking spiffy.
Okay, there's Aerith. Aerith's acquaintances. Who have we got here?
Oh, Cloud.
Friend of yours? Come in.
Please.
Your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you?
Was.
You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you? Zack?
Again.
Are you all right?
Fine. What did you say his name was?
Zack. Zack Fair.
Zack? Sorry. No.
Our son just up and left one day, determined to chase his dreams. At first, he wrote us all the time, but
When I first saw you, I thought maybe this is the girl he was always talking about. Sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
I doubt I was the only woman in his life. Charming guy like Zack.
Wherever he is, I hope he's enjoying himself at least. They do say no news is good news, right?
They sure do.
say, if you do happen to see Zack, would you tell him that we miss him and to please get in touch?
Of course I will.
I'd had a freak out the first time the name was mentioned with Aerith. Second time there.
We should probably be heading back, don't you think?
But now he's okay.
What? Already? At least have something to eat before you go.
Thanks, but we don't want to keep our friends waiting.
Another time, then.
And Aerith has revealed herself to those two. She was indeed the girl that Zack spoke of.
Here.
Can I loot the place?
All this talk of another war has me worried. But I know I'm not the only mother afraid for her son. All this talk of another war has me worried.
But
I know I'm not the... All this talk of
Come on.
another war has me worried. But I know...
Sorry. Every time someone says they're from Midgar, we can't help but hope that person knows our son. Couple of bumpkins like us often forget it's a big city. Sorry. Couple of bumpkins like us often forget it's a big city.
Do you have any further information, Aerith?
Hey. That wasn't very nice of me. You remember me telling you about Zach, right? At the playground? How he was my first love?
Yeah.
That's a lie.
This is where he grew up. And now that I'm here, it's a lot. So when I saw someone who looked like him, I don't know. I had to say something. Didn't even occur to me to think how they would feel about it. Pretty selfish, huh? Waltzing in there, stirring up memories.
You're too hard on yourself.
You're too hard on yourself. Bet it was good for them to get it all out.
I hope you're right.
So, this Zach guy, you still like him?
Wow. You went there, huh? Maybe. He's never given me a reason not to. Any news? Nothing. No calls, no letters.
Oh.
Leaving you out in the cold like this? Forget about that loser. He's a soldier, right? Then I hate to break it to you. But if he's been gone this long, the man is dead.
Cloud?
Sorry. I'm gonna go lie down.
Tifa knew something as well.
Well, that clears that up. He definitely doesn't know who Zach is.
They're talking.
Another time.
And he knows it. Did we really learn Zach's name at the playground, though? Because we had that moment. We, the viewer, were kept in the dark about that, but maybe the assumption is that Cloud heard the name. I want to play the piano first. I play the piano better when I'm tired. Aerith and Cloud visit the fairs. Much to the couple's disappointment, Cloud cannot recall anyone by the name of Zach, which strikes both Aerith and Tifa as odd. When the conversation turns to Zach, a headache grips Cloud. It's officially a headache. He decides to rest up at Cisne's house to shake it off.
Thought you were gonna rest. Thought you were gonna rest.
I want to play the piano first and then rest, and then I think we're going to have another flashback scene. Flashback? I'm not sure what it is at this point.
Open your hearts to the words of our mother. Beneath your
Right. These dirty clothes aren't gonna...
Presumably Tifa has told Aerith everything, whatever that might be. There's no audience here. Chocobo music. $147, 145 notes, so yeah, it's like the other two. What kind of time signature is that? What the fuck? I don't believe I've heard any variants of the Chocobo theme that's in 4.5. Then it moves to 4.6. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess, and I'm not talking about my playing. The song is disgusting. See, this is okay now, but before it was just, what the fuck is this? Oops. Using the wrong stick. My word. I'm going with that. I'm not playing that again for a while. Wow. I say wow in the worst possible way. I wasn't too bothered by the other songs adding additional notes, but that one, the additional notes wreck that song.
How may I be of service to you?
Give me my reward and let's move on.
Mellifluous melodies are all I hope you will.
Not with that, I'm not. Tifa? What happened over there?
See how they dry their mushrooms here? Bet they'd make for a mean stock. Doubt there's much it wouldn't improve. Soups, pilafs, maybe even a pot roast. What sort of thing would you go for?
I've got no idea.
Gonna go with the pot roast.
Ah, why does that not surprise me? I remember Mom saying how Claudio's was the best she'd ever had. If you tell me what it was like, I could try and make it for you.
I would think the best response to that question would be anything by you, Tifa.
These rooms are Gongaga special.
Alright, so where's Barrett's hanging out? I don't know if I can deepen my relationship with Kate Sith. I don't believe we could take him for a date at the Gold Saucer. I don't see him around here.
Don't forget to try some of them.
You're not in here? Kenegan. Kenegan?
Fine by me.
Don't know how to pronounce your name.
Playing me'd be a waste of both my time and yours.
Well, I suppose there's a first time for everything, now isn't there?
Like getting shot down by a Queen's Blood player. Where's Barris? Alright, Barrett, if you're not going to make yourself available for a chat, then I'm going to go to bed. Never mind.
Once things settle down, I could see myself moving out here, living off the land. Be a nice change of pace. Just me, Marlene, and our little piece of paradise. Wonder what kind of stuff we'd end up growing.
Mushrooms.
What? Because it's our lucky food? Don't tell me you believe that mumbo jumbo. Still, you might be onto something. Gongaga mushroom farming sounds like a license to print give.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's go to bed. Recuperation and confusion.
I am so bored.
You drink so much you shit green. Jesus, game. Well, let's have a rest. But I suspect we're about to see something awful. Ooh, level 31, so something's going to happen. Yeah, let's do it. Maybe we'll get chased out of town, or we'll have to go to the reactor before we can explore the rest of Gongaga.